Your API strategy should start from a business perspective. You should be focused on what are we trying to achieve, what parts of the business can we enable by having APIs in place. APIs are typically externally exposed, not always, but that means it's often connected to a customer or a supplier or a vendor or somebody on the outside. So you need to start with a business perspective of how are you engaging with those people and how can APIs make that engagement more efficient and effective for you, for them. How can it help you attract better suppliers, better vendors, maybe put more demands on them in terms of quality or cost that are going to help your business overall. So when we're building an API strategy, we always start with that business element. Another key element of the strategy has to be how you're doing it, how you're implementing it. That gets into the more technical components and the patterns associated with it. That also is part of our strategy component when we're building an API management strategy. Security should be a key part of your API management strategy as well. As I mentioned, a lot of these APIs are exposed externally, and that, of course, is creating risk in your environment. So you need to make sure you're using that gateway well, you're securing those services, and often you've got a scenario where you've got on-premise APIs, you've got APIs in the cloud. So there's this hybrid scenario where you need to understand how you're securing all of those APIs, whether they're directly in your environment or in a software as a service or a cloud environment, but they're still exposing your data. So security is a very important part of an API strategy.